Drake's new playlist, More Life, Dave Chappelle's new comedy special, Coachella Creep, and the matador who got smashed by a bull. This week on The Outline.
Yeah, The Outline with Kevin Dwayne. Kevin Dwayne. Yeah, The Outline. With Kevin Dwayne. The Outline. With Kevin Dwayne. This is The Outline with Kevin Dwayne. Kevin Dwayne with Kevin Dwayne.
Hey, what's up? It's The Outline with Kevin Dwayne. Thank you for listening to another week. This is episode 37. Remember, you can subscribe, rate, and comment on this show at iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play Music, and also on KevinDwayne.com. Thank you so much to those of you who have already rated the show. Thank you for the lovely comments. Thanks for the request to be on the show. I got a little list now. I'm going to start scheduling more people to be on the show. It's all a matter of logistics and figuring out where certain people fit. But I haven't forgotten about you all. You're there. I'm not egging you. I promise you. There's a list, and I'm going to get to the list. Just got to find out where you fit. Now, if you have topic suggestions, feel free to let me know. That's cool, too. I'm always down for that as long as it fits in the theme of, well, me. I mean, damn it. I'm not just going to talk about any goddamn thing. Or am I? But whatever. Happy Wednesday. I hope your week is going well. My week is much better than last goddamn week. So last week, Tuesday is when I recorded the podcast. I was getting sick. Let me tell y'all, it was the fucking flu. I got the damn flu. That shit took me clean out all damn week. I was miserable. And with the flu, it starts off real just calm and tame like I was last Tuesday. I came in from my run and I was like, oh, it's a little cold in here. Let me turn the heat up. Next thing you know, I'm a little sleepy. Let me take a nap. And that goddamn nap is the devil. So I laid down. Next thing you know, I woke up. Now I have a cough. And I'm sniffling. My ass is still fucking cold. I have all the blankets in my damn apartment on me at the time. So I'm laying there and I'm like, okay, I'm sick. So by that night, it was kind of a wrap. So I took all my meds, tried to knock out whatever I can knock out, and I even went to Rite Aid. I think I went to Rite Aid, got some more medicine, and medicine is expensive as fuck. Like, it's so damn expensive. Like, I was sitting there making life decisions. Like, okay, I don't want to buy the cheap shit. I wanted to buy the shit that I know to work, but my damn bill was going up so damn high from all the shit I was grabbing, because I was grabbing every goddamn thing. I needed the nasal drip. I needed some cough drops. I needed, my Tylenol. I needed whatever they had, I wanted. So I was going through the motions of that. I ended up getting out of the Rite Aid, came home, doped up, went to bed, woke up feeling like I was better, which is the trick, I think, because you've slept all night. I ended up getting worse. I woke up, started walking around. As soon as I drank some water and as soon as I was up, I was like, oh shit, I'm still sick. My head started hurting again. I started coughing, sneezing, and I was like, yeah, I need to lay my ass down. So right now, I think we're at the worst day. So in between, because I was down a total, maybe it was from Tuesday to Thursday night. It was just 2-3 days. It wasn't super long, but it sucked ass. So Wednesday night was when it was the worst. Wednesday night, I thought I was going to die. That's when, I was starting to get little night sweats and shit, because your body, you have a fever. So it's trying to push everything out of your body, which is amazing. about being a human, or just how we're made. Like anytime there's a sickness, your body is fighting it, and that's why you heat up. So I'm miserable. I'm in bed, just like, oh my God, like I'm gonna die alone in this tonight. Tonight, I'm in this bed by myself. It was terrible. I'm like, just get through the night. I slept horribly. So that Thursday, I had nothing for anybody. I didn't fuck that. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to do anything. I just laid on my damn couch. Mind you, I still worked. I didn't take off. I did not take off. I still worked. So I'm just laying on my couch on Thursday over it because Wednesday kicked my ass. I felt a lot better, but I was dehydrated. And one thing about when you're sick, you're supposed to always keep fluids going to kind of flush the toxins and keep your body going. And I wasn't doing that. So it made me worse. So Thursday, I actually was like, wait a minute, I haven't drank any water. So I drank so much water on Thursday and felt progressively better. So much better that I was okay by Friday. So that was my bout last week with the flu. It sucked major ass. It's the one time that I hate being single. Normally I'm good because I don't like people in my space, but I wanted to rent a nigga last week. Like, my goodness, like, you just don't realize how much sickness can take you out. Like, you're just laying there and you have very little strength. You have very little patience. And you're just like, all I want is some water. All I want is food or medicine. And it's like all of 20 feet away, but I cannot get up to get it. It was terrible. It was fucking terrible. None of my friends reached out to me because they didn't know I was sick. I'm not really mad, but I was just lonely in the moment and kind of upset because I was like, damn it, I could literally die right here and no one will know because I haven't talked to anybody. I'm not blaming you all, but I was kind of in my feelings. So whatever. I'm over it now. I still love you. So that was until Friday. Luckily, Friday, I was back to normal. So I went and got my hair cut. And my cousin was in town. And I was excited to see her because I haven't seen her in 5 years. Yeah, 5 years exactly. Today, the 22nd, is actually the anniversary of my mom's passing 5 years ago. So, interesting tidbit. But I hadn't seen my cousin since around that time, 5 years ago, and she was in town. She came in last week, and I was concerned because I was sick. And I was like, damn, I need to see her. So, we said we would link up on Friday, and we did. So, Friday night, I went and got her and her friend from their hotel. Then we went to dinner. Dinner was awesome. So coming back from dinner, I'm taking her back to her hotel, and we're in Sandy Springs. Now, in Sandy Springs, shit is wide, if that makes sense. Like, it seems like everything is just bigger. It's just a nice area, and so I can explain this right. So I'm pulling into her hotel. So I'm in the left-hand lane, and I'm gonna make a left into the parking lot of the hotel. Well, the parking lot, the entrance and the exit are split by a like bushes, because it's wide. It's a wide space. And I was not paying attention close enough to the space. So I made a left into the exit and not the entrance. Now, luckily there was a split right there so I could get over into the right side, before, someone came or hit me. But I did the shit right in front of a cop. So I got pulled over right then and there. He didn't waste no time. It was like, oh, I was like, fuck. Like, it was literally like, I was so upset. Here's the thing. I don't get pulled over. I literally don't get pulled over. Like, my driving is okay. Like, I had drivers, trainers as parents, and I don't get pulled over. So just the idea freaks me the fuck out. Like, just seeing lights and shit is just the most, oh my God, it's just nerve wracking. Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? I have my cousin and I have her friend in the back seat. So we're pulled over and I'm like, fuck, is this really happening right now? First of all, I can't afford a ticket. Second of all, this is a fucking mistake. Like, it literally, like, it happened so quick. Like, I'm like, this is really like, oh my God, please just give me a goddamn warning, please. So, he comes up to the door, super nice, super nice. He's like, hey, hi. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. That was a complete mistake. So he's like, yeah, it happens. He's like, I just have to check because, it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, oh, fuck, it is St. Patrick's Day. He's going to think I'm drunk. So he's like, it's St. Patrick's Day, so I have to make sure everybody's okay. He's like, but you seem pretty coherent and you don't have a green beard. He was kind of joking, white cop, super cool, whatever. He's like, can I see your ID? I'm like, sure. So I gave him my driver's license and he went back to his car. So we're just sitting there and, my cousin and her friend are like, oh, please let him just give you a warning. Hopefully he'll just give you a warning. It's not a big deal. I was like, hopefully. I'm like, I'm not trying to pay nobody's ticket today. So he was in his car forever. Like, it had to be 10, 15 minutes that he was in his car. I'm like, what the hell is happening? I'm like, I don't have any tickets. My registration should be cool. I just paid that on my birthday. Because I was thinking about that, every birthday you have to pay for your registration for your car. It's like $20. Not a big deal. I paid it, but my sticker hadn't come yet. And I thought about that. But my sticker still said March of 2017. So I still was good because it's still March. There wouldn't be a red flag until April. So I'm like, I'm still good. I paid it. Whatever. No big deal. So it's taking him forever. So he finally gets up and I'm like, I see he has a paper in his hand. I'm like, fuck, he's going to give me a ticket. So he walks up to the window. He's like, okay, well, he's like, do you have a copy of your registration? Because there's a red flag on it. I'm like, what? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, I just paid it. My birthday was on the 9th and it's like, the 17th at this time. Like, it's the 17th. It was last week. I just paid it. I haven't got the sticker. He's like, you know what? That does make total sense. He's all like, but when I put it in, it's just some kind of flag. So do you have anything that you can show me to show that you're registered? I'm like, you know what? I have the receipt on my phone showing where I paid for the tag. Can I show you that? He's like, show me something. I was like, okay. So I pull it up on my phone. I showed it to him. He's like, yep, I see. You paid for it. There's your tag number. Okay, cool. He's all like, give them a call or go to the tag office and get that figured out. Just so you don't get your car towed or anything like that. But I think you're good. He's like, I'm just going to give you a warning. And he gave me the paper and it said warning on it. I was like, okay, cool. Because I think it's interesting that usually if you get a warning, they just say you get a warning, they leave you alone. I didn't know they give you actual paper and it has warning printed across that shit. I guess it's just for their records and yours too, should anything come. So I took my little warning and I have to admit, I was grateful for getting the warning, but there's something about even being pulled over that just makes me feel like I fucked up. So the rest of the night, I just kept thinking about the shit. Like, damn it. Like, I can't believe I made that dumbass mistake. Oh my, it just kept haunting me to the point that I couldn't even enjoy the rest of my night. So I took my cousin back to her place and I looked at the little warning paper, put it in my trunk. But now I'm concerned about my registration. I'm like, what's going on with my registration? Like, what's happening? So all weekend, I'm thinking about that shit. I'm like, damn, I got to get this fixed. I got to get my sticker. And I dread going to tax offices. So just to fast forward to what ended up happening, I moved and I changed apartments. I live in the same complex, but I just changed apartments. It's literally like across a parking lot, same building, different apartment. So I guess the change didn't register to them. So I had to just go up there and I was in and out the tag office in 6 minutes. So I told them I'm in this apartment now. They were like, okay, here's your tag. And then I walked out, put the tag on my car. So we're all good now. But that shit drove me crazy all weekend. Isn't that crazy? But whatever. So that was Friday night. Saturday night, I kind of took a self-care day. And I'm going to talk about that more later on in the show. I went to a party late that night with my friend Mike. And then on Sunday, Wabi, who was on the show at the top of the year, I believe, we talked about being emotionally mature and what it means to be emotional. She's one of my best friends. She did a full marathon on Sunday. That's 26.2 miles. So I made it a point to go cheer her on and just let her know that I was there to support. So me and Dwayne Walter, who was on the show last year, he was the personal trainer. He and I met up, and then we went and found Wabi using her stats. When you're in a marathon, or at least with Publix, you can post your stats on Facebook. They do it automatically, so you can see where people are. So we were paying attention to when she hit her milestone. So it shows you the 5K, it shows you the 10K, it shows you when you hit 13.1. So when she hit 13.1, we're like, okay, let's find her so we can meet her at mile 17. Well, between 17 and 19, because they're near each other. So we went and we drove around looking for parking, and it was a little bit of traffic, so we had to kind of maneuver. We found somewhere to park, and then we walked up to where mile 17 was, and we just waited for her. And we had great timing because it wasn't even 10 minutes before we saw her pull up, and she was running up, and she was really trying to, she was holding on, she was doing it. Like at this point, she was at 17.3 miles, and if you listen, I run 10Ks during the week, like 6 miles, and after my 6 miles, I'm tired. Like, I'm ready to be done. I'm done. So can you imagine almost tripling that? Like, can you imagine 17 miles? So at this time, she's like, listen, like it's time for this to be over. It's time. I 17 miles, and she still had 9 miles to go. So we stayed with her for 10 minutes. We're running alongside of her. Well, quick walking, jogging alongside of her for almost a mile. And we're just kind of talking to her, cheering her on, and just telling her how proud we are of her. It was a really dope moment, very inspiring. She did finish. Congratulations, Wabi. You are part of the 1%. Do you know only 1% of the world does a full marathon? Isn't that crazy? So she's a unicorn. Congratulations to Wabi and her full marathon. She finished. It was awesome. So that was her accomplishment over the weekend. So I did that on Sunday, and that was followed by brunch and just kind of hanging out with Dwayne for the day, and then chilling. And that brings us to this week. So that was my last week. I know I just gave you a 15-minute recap, but that was the last week. I was sick as hell, but it was followed by a decent weekend. And so here we are. I'm all better now. I'm happy. Being sick, I'm telling you, it brings things to perspective. I am just so happy just to be breathing easy, being able to just do what the hell I want to do, walk around, eat what I want to eat, leave the house. It blesses you at the end of the day. It really does. Being sick sucks. It sucks so damn much. I remember I would sneeze, and it felt like my fucking body was on fire, my veins and shit. I don't know, something. It just hurt to sneeze, and I was like, okay, I'm over this shit. This needs to stop right fucking now. But I'm better. I'm good. Yes, I am. Yes, all done. So let's get to some hot topics. So on Saturday, Drake released his playlist. I'm putting that in quotes right now. You can't see me. His playlist is called More Life. Now, I had no idea he was dropping new music, and I hate how I'm kind of losing my knack for knowing stuff ahead of time. And I think it's just because I'm getting older, and I'm just not that invested in today's music. I'm just not. Now, I like Drake, but in general, I'm not that connected to new artists and shit like that anymore. When I was in my, since I was a child, all the way through about 20, maybe 8, I used to always be on every blog, every website, looking at every ad. I knew everything that was coming out, when it was coming out. I was always checking for new artists, hearing new stuff. I was a person you can go to and say, oh, what you listening to? This is what I'm listening to now. Now, I just wait for Friday on iTunes, and I just see what comes out, and I listen. And if I like it, I like it. But I'm not ahead of the game like I used to be. So a lot of times, unless it's Beyonce or Brandy or some kind of posthumous Michael Jackson release, I'm not going to know when it comes out. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to be that invested. So all that to say, I had no idea that Drake was even releasing new music. I think I happened to I think I saw the day of on Tumblr. I was being nasty on Tumblr because what else do you do on Tumblr? Like, apparently they have family friendly content. That's not why I'm there. But whatever. I was on Tumblr, and at the top of the screen was an ad that was like, "Oh, new music is coming today from Drake." I'm like, really? Oh, okay, whatever. And I kept scrolling, and so when it dropped, of course, the internet kind of stopped a little bit. So I started seeing links. I was like, okay, let me check this out. So I started playing it, I believe that evening. Yeah, it was that evening because I was going out with my friend Mike, who was also on the show a few weeks ago. See, I actually hang out with the people that I have as guests, You got to have real connections with people, but that's neither here nor there. So I started playing that while I was getting dressed, and I was like, okay, I can get with this. I certainly liked More Life more than Views. Views, I literally played one time. One time. It felt too long and it just didn't feel right. Some people loved it. Some people thought it was just the best thing since sliced bread. I was not one of those people. I just didn't care for it. Now, More Life, which is not really an album, they say it's a playlist. It's a fucking album. It's good. I enjoyed it, like from beginning to end. I've played it a few times since Saturday. Drake is still a problematic fave, I'll say. Like I like Drake, but I can't always get with his hidden misogyny. Like, people, I think because he's light skinned and he has a whole sensitive vulnerability thing going on, that people think that his lyrics are actually empowering, but they're really not. He's just as much of a fuckboy as any other rapper. Like, the shit he says is so stalkerish and so possessive and just ridiculous. This is not about his lyrics, but it's just about More Life. More Life is good. I like the production. I like the dance beats that he used. I like the features. He featured a lot of UK artists, new UK artists, or that we haven't heard of here in America, that were kind of cool, and I enjoy it. I love the song that features the J-Lo sample. I didn't write down the name of it, but there's a song on there that has the J-Lo "If You Have My Love" sample. I thought that was pretty dope and pretty clever, and I enjoy it. It's a cool little listen. He has some pretty cool punchlines too. Drake is good for a thought-provoking punchline. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it way more than Views. It's a cool little joint. I've played it a few times since it dropped on Saturday, and so yeah, it's much more comfortable. Something else that dropped yesterday was Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle teamed up with Netflix and released 2 comedy specials yesterday, one in Los Angeles and the other one in Austin, Texas, and it's together on Netflix. You just click on Dave Chappelle and both shows are there. It's like a little collection. It was so good. I watched them both twice. So I spent 4 hours yesterday watching them both because Dave Chappelle is just an effortless comic. Like, it's effortless. He's so fucking funny. His observations are spot on. He definitely, he does hit some triggers, but he hits everybody's triggers, whether you're gay, whether you're trans, whether you're black, whether you're white. Like, he definitely goes there. And I did think, like, there were some jokes that were problematic, but you know how comedians are. They'll say, oh, well, they're jokes. But, there were some things I was like, oh, Dave, did you have to do that? But at the same time, I will say it was funny as hell. Both of them were funny as hell. I can say I probably enjoyed the first one, which I believe is the Age of Spin. That's the first one in Los Angeles. That one I enjoyed, I think, a little bit more than the second one, but the second one is still funny as hell. Like, funny. But that first one just kind of got me in a way the second one didn't. But they're both hilarious. So if you haven't checked them out, watch them. They're on Netflix. They'll be there probably forever because they're Netflix originals. But they're funny as hell. So Dave Chappelle, welcome back. Now I kind of wish it was more. I wish, like, can you do like 10 specials and then just keep adding to that collection? Because that would be dope. Because the 2 aren't enough now. I want more. Like, it was so fun. Like, those 2 hours were just so great just to sit there and laugh and just kind of reminisce on back when Dave Chappelle was like being active and shit. But it is nice to see that he's back on it. And yeah, check it out. Super, super funny, super good on Netflix right now. So did you guys see this viral Craigslist ad that's going around with the Coachella creep? I'll explain. So there is this guy who is 56 years old, and his name is Gordon. He posted this ad on Craigslist that went viral about pretty much giving a young lady a VIP weekend pass to Coachella for $1. But he has this creepy ass list of things that the person that goes with him has to do to get that ticket. And all I can say is hell no. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. So I'm gonna read the ad to you. So it says Coachella VIP weekend, one pass. Free for the right person. So it's not even $1. It's free for the right person. Okay, here's the deal. I have a VIP pass for weekend 2. I'm willing to give it away for free for the right person. I'm looking for a travel, quote unquote, companion that can enjoy the festival with me and just have a good time. I left my job as supervising manager at Soup Plantation. I'm sorry. And subsequently divorced my wife of 11 years. I cashed out my 401k and decided that moving forward, my life is all about having fun. No more team meetings, no more employee evaluations, no more balance sheets, no more darn conference calls at 7 a.m. Just fun. I have a room at the Tropics Motor Motel in Indio, Thursday through Monday. If you believe you can meet the below criteria, please shoot me an email and describe why you think you make the best fit. I appreciate your time and look forward to finding the right one. Number 1, must be female between the ages of 19 and 25. Number 2, must be comfortable traveling in a recreational vehicle. Vintage Shaska Chinook 3100, pick attached. It's a damn RV, y'all. Number 3, must have fashionable sense of style in the vein of typical Coachella goer, i.e. cute Indian headband, small ripped jean shorts, lots of colorful bracelets, etc. Number 4, preferably have a playlist of various Coachella artists on your phone so we can listen to on the ride over. Nigga, I gotta be DJ too? Wait, let me stop. Okay. 5, must keep hands and feet moisturized at all times. Oh my God. How long is this list? Wait a minute. Okay. Shit. Number 6, must be open-minded and opportunistic. Now, no. Must be See, he gonna try to do some freaky shit. I'm telling y'all, like, listen, ladies, if you're dumb enough to answer this goddamn ad, I'm not into victim blaming. I'm not. But if you're dumb enough to answer this goddamn ad, you'd be asking for some crazy shit to happen to you. You would be. Like I said, not into victim blaming. I'm not. But you literally would be asking for some shit to happen to you if you answer this goddamn ad from this weird ass man. I'm not even done with the goddamn list. So number 7, must be okay with periodic hand holding, perhaps during certain sensual songs and while walking into the festival initially. Number 8, fingernails and toenails must be nicely painted and harmonious with general color scheme of outfit. Listen, you got to coordinate. 9, I will provide snacks such as beef jerky and peanut butter sandwiches. But if you have additional snacks and or drinks, big bonus. I mean, can you throw some Oreos in this motherfucker? Some Doritos? Peanut butter and jelly? I'm good. I have a nut allergy. Why are you? No. Number 10, Oh, it's almost over. Thank God. Number 10 and final. Being social is fine, but no excessive fraternizing with other male festival goers. And most definitely no public affection with other festival goers. Violation of this rule results in immediate removal of Tropic Motel room privileges and maybe even the return ride. Nigga, really? Oh, wait, no. The list isn't over. It was just a little add in between. Never mind. Number 11. Periodic moments of extended eye contact. Okay. 12. Allow me to brush your hair once per day. Not mandatory, but encouraged. 13. Must not be into drugs. Pot's okay. Of course it is. 14. Must take a minimum of 4 photos of us together and post them to your Instagram account. Now, 14. Let's talk about this. If they're posting a minimum of photos on an Instagram account, he may not be a killer, y'all. He may not even be a rapist because you're actually leaving proof of who you're with now. So who knows? He may be okay if you can get past him brushing your hair and, doing weird shit. But no, you still shouldn't go. I'm just fucking around. Don't go. Don't answer this ad, girl. Don't add. Don't do it. 15. Any personal grooming such as toenail clipping, eyebrow plucking, or lipstick application must be done in my presence. 16. At least once during festival, you must allow me to carry you on my shoulders so you can see the stage better. This is also a perfect time for an Instagram photo. Mind you, he didn't spell Instagram right. It's Instagram. Like, instant gram, instant, not Insta. He put INSTI is STA, but that's neither here nor there. You're still creepy as fuck. 17. At least twice during the festival, you must tell me in a playful manner that I am naughty. This nigga is weird as fuck. 18. At some point in time during the festival, you must say, you didn't know how this would go, but you're actually having a good time. What kind of weird ass fantasy is this? Like, I'm curious now. Like, how the fuck you put together this list? Like, 19. At least once during our stay, after your shower, you must use the steam to write a cute message on the bathroom mirror for me to find later when I shower. 20. Must be ready to party and have fun. Now, maybe he's trying to make his ex-wife jealous. Maybe that's it. Maybe he has this girl who's between 19 and 25. She's posting pictures of them on her account. Posting, they're walking hand in hand. Maybe he'll run into somebody that he knows there, or maybe he has it worked out where there are going to be people that he knows there, so it looks like he's with this girl. And then as she's doing all this cutesy shit and stuff, he can just kind of quickly record it and put it out on his Facebook or some shit. I don't know. This is just weird as fuck. I don't know. Anyway, the ending says this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and as mentioned, an all-expense-paid trip. If you think you're the one, let me know, and we can have a great time together. My name is Gordon, and I am 56 years old from West Covina. Best, Gordy. Gordy, if you don't get your weird ass off this motherfucking message board, like, what the fuck? Why are you even going to Coachella, motherfucker? And I'm not even ageist, but you too goddamn old to be carrying on like this. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It sounds like a terrible time. Like, who could have fun trying to remember all them goddamn rules? I'm trying to watch Lady Gaga perform and shit. And yo ass, oh, it's time for a photo op. Oh shit, let me brush your hair. No, fuck you, dude. Get away from me. Nope. And in other fucked up news, did you guys see the matador who, the bull stuck his horns up his ass? Like literally. It's on my Facebook page if you would like to go see it. And it literally says, bull gores 11-inch horn up matador's butt. Like, it's terrible, like absolutely terrible. So basically it looks like, it says the stomach churning, it's a video too. That's the thing. I didn't watch the video. The picture was enough for me. The stomach churning clip shows Romero seemingly in control as he goads the animal with a red cloth. But something goes wrong as he tries to get the bull to pivot around him. The angry beast rears up, catching him on the arm and knocking him off balance. As Romero stumbles back in an effort to avoid the bull's deadly horns, the animal throws off the muleta and hones in on his helpless target. Now, with his tormentor in his sights, the bull takes his terrible revenge. So it literally just stuck his horns up, hit just one horn, but it's 11 inches and big as fuck, up his ass. Like, in there. The man is still alive. He's in the hospital, thank God. But god damn, fuck prison rape. That takes the cake. Like, fuck, like, that takes the cake. I'm sorry, that's funny. Yeah, no, like he literally got a horn shoved up his ass. No lube, no spit, no KY, Vaseline, even though that's terrible. Wet platinum, Swiss Navy. Nope, none of that. Just dry. 11 inches. It's thick too. Right up his ass. Maybe we should stop doing this shit. How about that? Maybe we should stop taking live animals and treating them as attractions. How about that? Realize that, they're their own community as well. I know we're humans and they're animals, but they're still, living, breathing things. And you're literally tormenting them for the amusement of other people. So if you ask me, you got what your ass deserved. But it does suck. But I'm glad he's okay and healing. But it's kind of a barbaric ass attraction. Like, fucking, it's a bull. It's a wild beast. Like, yeah. No. So yeah, you can see that on my Facebook page and on Twitter. I certainly posted it if you want to watch the video. I didn't watch the video. The picture was good enough for me. It was on New York Post, and they don't have any coof there, so they already gave you a graphic ass picture, and that's just that. So let's talk about my self-care Saturday. So what I do occasionally, I have these, I don't know if it's just because I'm just an emotional ass Pisces or what it is, but I'm all about energy. I'm always taking in people's energy, and then I have moments where I have to kind of purge it. And so as I said, Friday, after getting pulled over and stuff like that, I just kind of had like a negative energy about things. Like, I'm like, I need to purge this. I need to get this off of me. And I knew that the best way to do that was to have a self-care Saturday. And self-care Saturday can be anything you want it to be, as long as it's things that you enjoy to kind of get yourself back on par. So what I do is I start the day by working out. So I go running just to get some endorphins going and, just to feel better about my overall well-being. Then after that, I can't come back. I take a long hot shower. I'm talking about, I'm playing music. I have a shower speaker. I'm playing like damn near a full ass album. And it's like, I have this playlist called You Can Win. And I'll share it with you. I put it on Facebook every now and then. It's a never ending playlist. I keep adding music to it as I find stuff that fits it. And it's a lot of positive music. So I play my You Can Win playlist, and I meditate on the words. I enjoy my shower. I literally, it's not a matter of just getting clean. You're getting clean, but you're enjoying feeling the water hit your body. You're paying attention to your ailments. You're paying attention to the way things feel. You're breathing. You're enjoying it. Like I'm literally just in the shower, just enjoying how it feels. And, I'm just taking my time. And so I take that long shower. After the long shower, I then take my time with kind of just, doing all my regimens and stuff, brushing my teeth and washing my face and my hair, and then, manscaping and shit, and just kind of taking care of my body, like paying attention to everything, because so often we're just getting ready to go somewhere, or where we got to be somewhere, we got to do things, but I had nowhere to be, so I was like, let me take my time and just enjoy this moment, moisturizing my body and just really having a moment, still playing music and just enjoying myself. After that, I made myself some breakfast. I had a smoothie filled with protein, because it's all about self-care. And you want to, eat some fruit. And I had some tea and just things that will really just kind of put my body in a good place. Still playing music. After that, I sat on my couch after breakfast. I sat on my couch with facing my window and just kind of sat in silence for a little bit. Then I read a book that I enjoyed, and just sat in just the peace of it all, and just sat there. No internet, no social media. Social media, whether you realize or not, has a lot of negative energy in it at times. And I try to make it a thing not to jump right in when I wake up in the mornings, because I know something's going to hit me before I'm ready. So I try to wait a little bit before I even log on. On Saturday, I didn't even get on. I was like, you know what, let me chill. So I read, and I tried to avoid, just being glued to my phone or computer. I just wanted to sit and enjoy reading. So I read for a little bit. Then after that, I colored. I think we talked about adult coloring books before. I have these adult coloring books. I colored for a couple hours. That was great. And then I met a friend for lunch, a friend I haven't seen in a long time. Had a great lunch with them. Came back home. I think I took a nap. That was awesome. After the nap, I went back out because I was going to a party that evening, and I bought myself a new shirt just so I could feel good. Like, so every now and then you can get like I don't know. Some people call it retail therapy. I don't have enough money to do retail therapy, but it does feel nice just to kind of buy a shirt. Just to have. I was like, I'm going to go out tonight. I'll have something new on. It's nothing like going out with something new on. It just feels good. So I got me a shirt. Then I got this gift card from a friend of mine, and I ended up going to Starbucks, got me Tavana, the Tivana, I think it was a strawberry refreshers. Those things are so damn good at Starbucks. I love them. But they make them fresh for you. So I got that, came home, and I think I got dressed, and then I ended up going to the party that night. And it ended up being a really good day, and it was really good for my mental. And so I call those self-care Saturdays. You're just literally doing a bunch of things that you enjoy, and the whole point is to kind of get your energy in a good place, give your body the food it needs, give your mind the food it needs, and getting your spirit back to where it should be. And I do that occasionally when my energy isn't right about something. It's like literally a all day meditation, but you're meditating while doing other activities, that you enjoy. So it can be however you want it to be. So I strongly suggest you try your own self-care Saturday. And it doesn't have to be Saturday. It could be a self-care Monday. It could be a self-care Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, hell, Sunday, whatever. But it's important to have days to yourself where you do something out of the ordinary just to take care of your own well-being. And that's what I chose to do. Those are the things I did, and it really helped. It helped me come into a new week, because it was a long week. I was sick, and then getting pulled over, and it was a negative energy on me, and I had to clear that. And it really put me in the right mindset to move forward with life, because life can get hard. We all know that life can get really, really hard sometimes. And it doesn't always get easier. So you have to find ways to sidetrack that and get to a better place mentally and spiritually and physically. So I advise you try your own self-care Saturday. And yeah, well, that was this week's show. As always, thank you so much for listening. Please share this on your Facebook and Twitter pages. You can even share it on Pinterest if you like. Make sure you tag me. Make sure you're rating. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much. You guys have a great week, and I will talk to you next week around the same time. Peace out.